What better name?
I call it Jesus is what I call it because I take care of it so much.
For a truck Herman Kiwi faithfully cares for and loves so much.
I said, wow, I would look good in that. I like that.
He says he works 7 days a week.
I've been blessed to have something like this. I worked hard for it.
But in his spare time, his job is to keep his most prized possession in tip-top shape. So when Herman heard this, just feet away from his truck, he started recording.
Yep, he hit me right there.
Herman captured this cell phone video back in February.
Another rock hit.
It shows a landscaping company working just feet away from his truck outside of his job at Port Everglades.
Then all of a sudden I heard whamp, whamp, whamp. I said, oh my God, that sounds like a weed eater.
Herman says he watched as rocks ricocheted off the weed eater, hitting his truck, leaving 3 small but noticeable paint chips. The police report estimated the damage at $150. But 2 estimates from local dealerships put the repair cost much higher, more than $2,000. So he went to his employer, the port. Their investigation held a port business, Transmontane Operating Company, responsible because they hired the landscaping company Gonzalez & Sons Equipment. But when Herman took his estimates to the landscaping company, he says he got this response.
He said he'd give you $250 in cash, take it or leave it.
So he called NBC6 Response. We reached out to both Transmontane Operating and Gonzalez & Sons Incorporated.
It was an accident. Just pay up for it. Let's move forward.
And pay up they did. Less than a week after we started making phone calls, Herman says a representative from the landscaping company met up with him and presented him this check for $2,500 and asked him to sign this waiver liability form. The form releases any and all liability to Gonzalez & Sons and also puts the responsibility of fixing the damages on Herman, conditions he is okay with.
Very grateful, very thankful. I got only what I was asking for. I didn't ask for anything else. I just wanted what was on the quote.
It took 4 months, but he says having a check in his hand is nothing short of a miracle.
And I called Channel 6, and what a miracle. In 2 days, you guys solved the problem.